Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I'm your host, the Parafox Archangel.
And I'm Alistair the Skull.
The English gentleman of the internet.
The English skull of the internet.
And we welcome you back to Death and Taxes, where this might very well be the very last episode we have. So if it's going to be the very last episode, we should get the Grim Cape and see what we can get.
My, 'tis a true classic.
'Tis indeed.
See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off.
You have any?
Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like.
Huh.
Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though.
Huh.
So you're more than welcome to it.
I mean, you made the Grim Reaper cape, is what you're saying. Alright. Hey, what do you have to say?
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
No.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
She's getting pretty meta, isn't she?
Ah! Yeah, she is getting quite meta. I don't know how to take this. No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end.
Yep.
Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
There were other candidates? Thanks for caring? Are you talking to someone else? This is super weird. Yeah, this is...
No weirder than your death. At least that got you here.
I did die?
To the office, where you belong.
Oh, so you've just proved we were someone beforehand. Okay, well, let's go see the Grim Reaper cape then, at least. Ooh, I can get it in white. Awesome. And then we can also just be a Reaper skull as well. As much as I like the suit, I must say I do like the white cape. Alright then. So, what happened yesterday? A unique development in the wind turbine design found increasing energy production while lowering costs. Very nice. Nation's wealthiest prosecuted at damning information surfaces at the house of a dead housekeeper. Okay. Fashion firm record earnings promising to spend wealth around. Just a tiny bit. I mean, what else can you expect? Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are a skeleton. Quote for the day, go with the flow.
He's getting really lazy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. So I guess we just look at all of them and just say if we like them or not. I don't think we can get it wrong today, so... O.P. Gray, MeTuber, content creator. Gray is an aging dad-looking psychopathic content creator who hails from sunny Afri, some 1,000 kilometers south of Cosmos City. Their most enjoyed pastime is knocking down a couple of beers and while watching the world burn. I feel like... Look, no, you're a YouTuber. I have to make sure you live. What happened to the world? How do you help peace? No, I don't care. I don't care. Amatia Mostovich, researcher. Amatia has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk, or snobbishly drive around in their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they've got no personality or political views whatsoever.
Killer!
You're gonna say that to every single one of them, aren't you?
Probably.
Well, this one I agree with you. That one, she can die. Let's see what the results are. Oh, only bad. Huh, okay. That seems weird, but okay. Dejan Pablo, petty thief. Dejan needs to eat to live, and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of Dejan's life choices and lets them know of it every time they are together. After a while, Dejan decided to lie to their spouse that they've got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth.
I say let him live.
You just want to watch the world burn. No, this one can die. That's gotta have good effect.
I told you so.
How it... Oh, it's got positive wealth. Okay. Erwin Ridolba. Adult caregiver. Erwin went into the caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con the elderly into giving them money or having them buy fake insurance. Yeah, you're a prick and you get to die. Yep, only positive effects. Reggie R. Roback, unemployed. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago, but the search for a paying clown gig has been unfruitful. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment in fear of losing the finesse. They also stay in character 24/7, which some people might find creepy. You know what? I see nothing wrong with you. I think you get to live. Why? What's wrong with the clown?
Everything. Clowns are stupid.
No, they're not. I mean, look at you. You're actually good point.
What's that supposed to mean?
Franklin Haver, pilot. Franklin considers himself a hotshot pilot, having modeled their demeanor after an action movie they saw at a young age. While they wear large sunglasses all the time, drive around on a motorcycle, and attempt reckless stunts in their aircraft. I think if I kill you, you're gonna hurt a lot of people, so... Yeah, you help the peace, you disable the environment, but whatever. Vladimir Siruz, make-down artist. Vladimir's has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of self-referential rebellion, they've actually grown very popular in accordance with the current climate. I'm killing him out of principle. Yeah! Good things! Bastard needed to die. Garnet Vigena. Painter and artist. Garnet loves photography, hiking, painting, and visual journaling. They are diagnosed as bipolar, but have managed to figure out a way to deal with it. As such, they are mostly happy. Garnet volunteers at the local art gallery. You get to live. I don't care what this... How? How is that bad? Sarina Masvidal. Electrician, 74. An avid electronics enthusiast. Sarina has continued working as an electrician well into their retirement, although their grandkids keep telling them to retire, especially due to bad eyesight. They love their job and will always win. I think you get to live.
Wow, you're bad at this.
Shut up. You don't need to be right about everything. Alright, I fucked the world today. No problem.
Grim,
Yep.
welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
Into what?
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
Alright. And the results so far? I think they're important and meaningful. I do think they're important and meaningful.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are!
But is it enough? Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist?
Yes?
Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
Huh?
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Go on, I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
A prime example is right here.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not that bad.
Yes, you are, and you know it.
Okay, name one thing that I've done which is that bad.
You raised my skull from the dead.
That... Okay, maybe.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises.
Yep.
Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
Seriously?
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique.
Go on.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
I have not copied a goddamn thing.
You're playing this game.
How's that copying thing? Look, just because I'm playing this game doesn't mean I'm copying people because I'm playing it.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we could help them experience these things. Yeah, we could help them experience these things.
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding.
But why does that matter?
Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity.
Huh?
The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount.
That's... complicated.
The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
And...
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize? I agree with everything. Can I also get a daily review? I don't really agree with what you said. To be honest, I'm mostly here for work. Well, humanity is arrogant. I'm a prime example of that. Just because it doesn't need to be there to affect other things doesn't mean it can't be there. This is getting very philosophical, and because I'm trying to deal with this thing at the same time, I don't know how to say with all this, so I don't really agree with what you said.
And you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
Good night. I just don't agree with you. No, not in the slightest.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Aw, that's nice of you, Mortimer. Shame all the stuff you have is still crap. Important, the world leaders have decided to start an all-out war, Grim. We will soon have to do some cleaning up soon. But before that, there is still work to be done. 4 humans have to die. Oh, so choose the one that lives, then. Crone news. House fire caused by loose wires. Investigation finds. Ah, we know how the electrician died then. Is art still art, even if it makes you feel awful? Let's dive into the modern art scene. No, let's not. It's terrible. End of day researcher eaten at their lab by bugs used by research. Okay. The end of days draw near. Already the bugs rebel. There is no escape. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't make me say I just started something. Writer's block ends more lives than you imagine. Me too. I destroyed all lives by making the worst choices. 3 million views unlocked. You know what? That's sounding very similar to this game, and possibly my own choices. Foolhardy pilot buzzes air traffic control tower, gets fired immediately and banned from flying any aircraft for at least 20 years. Well, at least the bastard got what's coming to him. Troubling vigilante uprising in the Greater Cosmopolis area threatens to disrupt regular law enforcement. Who the hell was that, or is that one of the new guys? Research into drone warfare shows it is close to useless and woefully error-prone. Fair enough, then. So, what do we have for our list here? Pajor Adamski. Nanny. A nanny for a somewhat well-off middle class. That's what Pajor came to Cosmopolis City for. With an initial 1-year contract, they saw it as a decent way, with a decent wage, to escape their Reconstruction era home country. It's a nice adventure when you're young, at least. You're probably in the good list to keep alive. Grasky Kamsky, drone pilot. After enlisting, Gramsci decided to focus on the new and popular high-tech approach to drones. Because of their experience with controllers, and because it felt safer and less traumatizing, they're hoping to make the world a better and safer place. You're also in the good route. Reginald Fargust, truck driver. Reginald, or Reggie for short, has enjoyed various comic books in their life and have amassed a small fortune in the form of a vintage collection. They also collect guns, and have a lot of guns, and bullets. They also wear bullets as a belt, and bullets as their necklace. They sing in a band called Bullets and Blue Jeans. You lean more towards the You Should Die section. Digital sports commentator. We need more of those.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Why the hell do we?
Because digital sports aren't recognized enough as a proper sport.
But they're not.
Don't you dare say that to me. Alakjaro is well regarded due to their mesmerizing voice. Oh, I can agree with that so much.
No, you can't.
Quick wit, aha, and hot. Some say spicy takes. They also express themselves through cosplaying as their favorite video game and television show characters. Almjaro is addicted to painkillers. That last bit though. Thomas Frederick Longus. Another truck driver. As Thomas Frederick recalls it, they were never wanted to do anything else than be a firefighter. They find something romantic in fighting flames and compare it to fighting an evil dragon. Physically fit for their age, they have been an exemplary human in every sense of the word. Well, you're the easiest one to kill, so let's see what effect on the world that had. I mean, that's a 50-50 split. I'm good with that. If I make you live, I swear war is going to be on the fringe, and because we don't want that, you need to die. Yep, see, I was right. More peace in the world, Alistair.
Yeah, but less money in healthcare.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for peace. You know what? What happens if I kill you? Probably only bad, right? Oh no, we help the environment. Somehow. Don't know how. Oh, I really want the digital voice sports commentator to live. But he's an exemplary human.
But he is old.
What difference does that make?
It means he'll die sooner.
So with the sports commentator, he's addicted to painkillers.
So he'll die soon too.
And that means he'll live less time than the other guy.
Yeah, but he'll just die in a fire.
Which will probably only happen if we actually tell him to die. If we tell him to live, he could be a hero.
But if you kill him, esports will never be a real sport.
That is a sacrifice we have to make. Minus peace plus environment. Okay then, what about you? Again, minus peace. Jesus, I'm not doing very well with the peace. Hello, Fate.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light.
Is he talking about World War III?
What makes you say that?
Well, we did just get a message saying that the all-out war is about to break out, so...
It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
Not really. Something bad is going on in the world? I guess so?
I know so, Grim. Never before have I experienced such certainty.
What is with your hatred for humanity?
My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
Well, I'm not pleased with all this. What am I supposed to do now? You know what? Well, I'm not pleased with all this. You know what? I've been a pencil pusher for too long. It's about time I had a say. I'm not pleased with all of this.
Try harder, Grim. Perhaps you can dig yourself out of this grave.
I'm getting very sinister tones from you right now.
Work awaits, Grim. Get to it. I trust you to make the correct choices.
I'm gonna start disobeying you.
I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
Alright then. Huh. Alright then, so... Mira, do you have anything to say?
Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I did. I'm a failure.
Well, duh.
Shut up. I'm saying it in the context of the game.
And I'm saying it in the context of real life.
You just hate everything to do with me, don't you? Can you not come up with anything insightful instead of just bad-mouthing me all of the time?
I have done.
Name one thing that you've said that's insightful.
You're a failure.
That my point exactly.
Stuck in a hole and insistent on using the scythe as a shovel. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
I do not, no.
Of
No.
course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern.
Alright.
Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands.
But...
Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen.
Huh.
Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Okay. Huh. I'm guessing I'm the prince. Am I the prince?
Yes.
You would have answered yes. You would have answered yes to any of those?
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few,
Yep.
as long as you learn the lesson.
Huh.
We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out.
This is...
It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Alright then. Well, that's positive to hear. Nothing else to say? Well, I guess we should get on with these things then. What ho, Grim! Total pandemonium has broken out. There is not a single recognized leader of state remaining on the planet. Everyone is everyone else's enemy. 6 humans have to die. Singer of local band found dead in vigilante attire. Wait. That was the comic guy? Really? Police urge caution and contemplate curfew. Volunteer firefighters brutally beat allegedly arsonist nearly to death, currently in critical condition. Drone pilot goes AWOL after traumatic event. World religious leaders clash as societal rift deepens. Okay, we need to choose one person to live, and we have to make sure they're the right person. Goldie Winnick, National Security Advisor. Goldie has been a hawkish and belligerent career politician all their life, but have recently changed their ways after witnessing what actual conflict looks like. Now they can be found cowering in their remote villa, attempting to forget their part in the widespread violence by herding sheep. You're probably in the dead section. Hans Pfahl, waste disposal. Hans started working in waste disposal a few years ago, but they forgot to ask where to dump the waste during orientation, and at this point they are too afraid to ask. They sneakily bring everything into nearby forests when nobody's looking. I don't even need to look at anything else to know you need to die. Yep, only good. Useless bastard. Tom Way, surgeon. Tom comes from a dynasty of industrial magnates, inheriting their parents' company, Way Enterprises, even though they sought to train to be a surgeon, and have worked tirelessly to provide healthcare for those who cannot afford it. You're a really good person, you're in the probably live section. Harlow Varley, militant religious leader. Harlow, once a messenger of peace, started their own private army after hostilities started rising in the world. Their word is taken seriously, and their commands are executed with extreme obedience. They advocate a deeply aesthetic lifestyle, allowing order to be extremely efficient in their deeds.
I think we need to kill him.
Why?
You care why?
Yeah, why? You always tell me to kill people. Normally the wrong people. So when you're telling me to kill him, I got to ask, why?
Because I think it'll help the peace.
Why are you trying to help me with that?
Because I'm starting to feel guilty.
Wait, what?
What? I can feel guilty?
No, you can't. You're a skull.
That doesn't mean I don't have a conscience, you prick.
I'm not getting into the ethics of that. You are probably in the death section because you can't compare to this guy. And plus, the world's going mad. If you live, the peace won't. So you get to die. I'm not even going to. You minus peace? Seriously?
Wow, looks like we screwed up.
Shut up! Andreas Katzukas. Andreas is traumatized veteran of Marsosa Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian. Even while being in the rough, sometimes one has seen too much suffering and death. That is so true. Nahir Skarlund, state official. Nahir is the embodiment of a ruthless politician, willing to do anything to gain and maintain power, be it treachery, deception, and even murder. They're willing to manipulate and destroy even those they consider friends. I didn't even need to finish reading that to know you die. Yep. Die. Teponia. Student. Hacktivist. Being the head of a student organization is never easy. Tepona, official name, has been leading their university's White Hat group ever since enrolling. They achieved this by poning the previous leader and posting all of their unsavory and highly illegal life details online, causing them to be expelled. You know what? I see no peace coming from you being alive. Yep, I thought as much. So now it's you three that we have to choose between. Actually, why am I even choosing you? You're easily dead. How does that kill peace? I don't get these! How do these make sense? How does that kill peace? Look. This guy's providing healthcare for those who can't afford it. How is that negative peace? Oh my god, I'm trying to end the world! Okay. World War III is happening.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts.
Oh great, what is it this time, you prick?
Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
Haven't you seen what's happening in the world? Experimental for sure. I prefer conventional. I don't know what to say.
Experimental.
Really? Because I say conventional.
Of course you would.
You know what? I'm a traditionalist. I like conventional. Go with the conventional.
Grand, yes. There is a reason it has persevered for so long.
Indeed.
You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead?
I mean, that's why you take me to your office every day.
Oh, fine. Let us take a look at the situation.
Alright.
My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts.
I tried. I seriously tried to stop that, but everything causes more pain, apparently.
Cosmopolis City pummeled to ruins after the invasion. A forever war fought with state-of-the-art armaments, developed by Phaeton Arms.
Huh.
A shining monument to avarice and ignorance.
Did I lose?
One can only be impressed by the innovative solutions crafted by Mohabor. Death with such efficiency.
Huh.
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I thought your rules were supposed to stop this. I can't seem to make a difference. What's going on? The world just keeps getting worse. Yeah, what's going on? The world just keeps getting worse.
Are you sure? You are but a grain in this cosmic process, lacking the complete picture.
I don't think no is an answer anyone would pick. Yeah, I don't think no. I don't think no is an answer anyone would pick.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live.
And unlive if you're this guy.
Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Yeah. Certainly. Mirror! Mirror, help me! I don't want to end the world. 3 people. I hope you read this post-haste. I've never before seen humanity so ununified in a single cause, exterminating itself. It has a somber beauty to it, not the unification one would expect. 2 humans have to die. National Security Advisor found half devoured by sheep in their luxurious estate. Extremism rises sharply as political assassinations on religious figurehead topple the headlines. Hacktivist groups in massive uproar after living legend hacker assassinated. Multi-billionaire philanthropist calls for improved security measures in Cosmopolis City after mugging incident. International Let's Clean Up the Horrendously Polluted Forests Day announced. Relentless politician dies under mysterious causes. Inside source reveals Scotland was ready to sell off large amounts of protected land to oil and gas mandates. Is it really that hard for people to stop being poor? Our latest column has the answers.
What's with that last one?
Yeah, that last one was really stupid. Okay, we have to kill 2 people. We have to kill 2 people that will help peace, that are activating war, and we need to save people which are going to help the peace. So, Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes, and any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Healthcare, police, firefighters, just general civil servants. The list goes on, you idiot. Yadir, police detective, a gruff and tired veteran, independent yet down on their luck, always smoking a cigarette. Yadir is a proper representation of the classic hard-boiled detective archetype. Their latest case is investigating the suspicious death of the domestic worker, Aldous Valrax. That's probably someone we killed and we can't remember them. Sefer is an inspiration to all of their students. Although their school is poor, they do everything in their power to make chemistry classes as engaging as possible, using the available chemicals for demonstrations rather creatively. Sefer smells like smells of sulfur at all times. Alright, let's get through this. Live helps the peace. Booyah! Die helps the peace. Booyah! And finally, die. Helps the peace. Booyah! Triple whammy! We help the world today. We help the world today. Ha 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 ha. We may not kill everyone. Ha 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 ha. Let's hope.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
It's just properly spiraling out of control. Nothing much going on. It's just properly spiraling out of control. I mean, that's true. I did just help the world a lot. But how fucked was the world in the first place if it was in World War III? I mean, I'm just gonna say the top one.
Fate, unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes?
Aren't you Fate?
Never before seen destructive ordnance sold to, I would say, the highest bidder. But in truth, it seems to be to everyone. So many casualties.
I started World War III.
My. It truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
Maybe I can still find a way.
All seems to be outside our timid grasp already.
I will find a way!
Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
I got a triple rammy today. I can get another one the next day. I will save this world. Hey Mortimer, what you got?
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Yes. Yes, I have. What is this? Particular flecks twirl disquietly inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stands figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant Maybe this can help me show the state of the world.
Well, me both, why don't you? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day.
Alright.
A cave at the bottom of an ocean. But 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast.
Oh, really?
So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken.
How?
Tentacles.
How?
Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet.
That's
She knew me
Pacific.
well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous globe.
Right.
Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me.
Warning.
I did die about a week later.
So that's what you did when you were still alive. Okay. Mira's still got nothing to say.
We screwed up.
I'm beginning to think that too, Alistair. Oh my god! Yeah, this is definitely showing us the current state of the world. So, what is this? War, peace, nature, medic, and environment? No, that's environment. Finance? No, that's peace. That's medic. I don't know. Investigation into death of domestic worker leads to dead end. Leads just don't seem to lead anywhere. Chemistry teacher dies after self-made vacuum distillation device explodes. Heartwarming. Students start fundraiser in memory of beloved teacher to finance proper chemistry equipment. Ah. Wallpapers are the fashion of the now. Get wallpapers now or be lame. Well, this is certainly a thing. Apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. The few remaining humans have to die. Stuart von Ellington, tavern keeper. Stuart is the owner of a cozy fantasy literature-themed drinking establishment, the Netherworld, in downtown Cosmopolis. They're the original party animal and really love obscure Homer. They're also a member of a podcast about bad films. John Millerbrad. John started following a prominent lifestyle guru on social media a few years ago. What begun as a innocent interest in wall painting soon transformed into unwavering insistence that wallpaper is the only acceptable wall covering. I'm killing you. Bonus piece, excellent. And you get to live. Screw fate! Screw fate! I'm not killing all the remaining humans! I am helping the peace! What do you have to say, Mira? What do you have to say?
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
How? We both know that's not true.
Yeah, wasn't believable at all.
Shut up.
We
You're
lack
worse
the
than him.
imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
I don't think I did any... You're the chatty one, so tell me how to fix it. I don't think I did anything wrong. No, stop.
Stop what?
Stop belittling me. Gloating. You know what? Gloating's a good response.
We're not. Are you implying you didn't have a hand in destroying the world? Successfully toppled a house of cards with a baseball bat?
I don't even know what to think now. Yeah, you know what? I'm a psychopath, so I don't mind killing people, but destroying the world might be a little much.
Sometimes that's the best we can do. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Are you all the people we've killed? Are you all the people that we've killed? Hello, Fate.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
What an utter catastrophe.
An immaculate execution. The work of an artist.
Was this your doing?
The final fiery stages of the global war. When all else fails, a torrent of thermonuclear warheads. Every type imaginable, set to rain down on whoever is left.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I've done everything in my power to up the peace. I have, haven't I? Every day since that triple whammy, I've gotten peace up with everyone. So screw your thermonuclear war.
Never seems to run out before people do.
I mean, that makes sense.
Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
I fail to see how that is more crucial. So when do I get to read it?
Soon enough. Patience, my friend.
Okay.
Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Alright, because this is the office of humans, and humans are about to go extinct, so this office is about to, you know, go extinct. So, you know what? We're about to end the game. Can I afford anything? Time's running out, friend. The fact that you say that shows it.
Aye, the end is nigh.
Aye.
It's been quite a run, hasn't it?
It has. It has, Mortimer, hasn't it? I might as well buy this one last thing off you.
Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag?
Maybe.
There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes.
Oh, I know. I
Once
remember
I
them.
dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the world eater rang in my ears.
Huh.
But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked.
All right.
No stopping. Till the riches were secured.
Understandable.
Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Well, that sounds crap. I just bought it for the sake of buying it. I kind of like my mask at the moment. Ah, one person standing up! They're still living! They're still living! Hello, Grim. We have come to it at last. Only one choice left to make. The last human must die. Fake news. Feel the night creep inside our bones. Let us stop and wait until we freeze together. Tarja Balnganda, the last human. One last living entity, stumbling across an endless wasteland during their last breath. Fuck you! Live! Live, damn it, live! I refuse to believe I screwed up that badly! Life giver. Life giver. Spare everyone in a single day. There was one person! Shut up!
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
Spared! A final act of defiance.
Screw this prick!
Yeah! We're agreeing on something, Alistair! This has united us into one!
Don't push it too far.
You can't let me have a moment, can you?
As you wish. It does not matter.
Alright.
One human is not enough to save the species, after all.
Fuck you.
But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty.
I take it you were behind it all, somehow.
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather.
Yeah. Yeah.
The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
But?
But why, you ask?
But why? I didn't, but sure, go ahead.
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death.
Uh-huh.
It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape.
And what's wrong with that?
Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself.
What's even going to happen to you if there's no humanity? Have you thought about that? If your entire purpose is to govern humanity, if there's no humanity, won't you just cease to exist?
I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all,
Uh-huh.
then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece.
I'm sure you did. Yeah. And we unfortunately helped you. Until the end,
No
when we
need
realized
for
too
an
late.
Equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
Well, you sure got me. Never saw this coming. Total annihilation because you feel bad. Wow, that's some egotism.
Almost as much as you!
Yeah! Wait. No! Shut up!
Your hollow judgment is insignificant at this point.
I'm allowed to judge you as much as I want.
Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Uh-huh. I'll be back. Tree hugger. Total war. That's some nice... Mankind succumbing to its innate flaws. Nations divided. Humanity wiped out. Great. As you powerlessly wait to fade away. Alright.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement.
Maybe.
Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up.
Thanks.
The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that.
Uh-huh.
But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak.
Huh.
There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
A new chance, the end. Well, everyone, it looks like, I suppose, this is a good place to end the episode. Where after we have just screwed up everything.
You screwed up everything.
We screwed up everything.
How was I involved?
You had a say in the choices.
You never listened to me. Besides, you made all of the final choices.
Maybe, but we didn't also know what kind of choices we were making. So, everyone, it looks like... What can I say, other than, tell me if you want me to have another try at this. Who knows, we may have another go. But I'm afraid that, until the next time, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.